Hello everyone. So today we'll go over the torsion balance and some of the tests. Torsion balance is very useful because some of the states still use the torsion balance to get the pharmacy license, and also as a part of the pharmaceutical compounding pharmaceutical skill, you have to learn it. So today I am here, Dr. Uddin from College of Pharmacy, Mercer University, and
I'm Haley. I'm a PharmD and Master's of Pharmaceutical Science student. In order to properly use your torsion balance, you'll first need to know what each part of the torsion balance is. So first, we have two pans. The right pan is where you put the weights shown here on in order to conduct your test. You always use the tweezers right here in your weight kit in order to put a weight on the right pan. On your left pan, this is what we use to measure the actual substance you are trying to weigh. You never place the substance directly on the pan. Instead, you will use a piece of weighing paper or a weigh boat. Then we have in the center here the pointer. This lets us know whether or not our balance is leveled. Down here, this is the arrest knob. When we unarrest the knob by turning it counterclockwise, the pointer should remain in the middle in order to show that the balance is leveled. If it's not pointed toward the middle and the balance is not leveled, you can use the leveling screws down at the bottom of the balance in order to level them. You will level it by turning the two screws in opposite directions at an equal speed and equal measurements. If the pointer is pointed to the right, then you will turn the right knob clockwise and the left knob counterclockwise, again at equal speeds and at the same increments. If the pointer is pointed to the left, then you do the opposite. You will turn the left knob clockwise and the right knob counterclockwise. Finally, we have the graduated dial. If the substance you're trying to weigh is less than 1 gram, you can use this instead of the physical weight by turning as so.
So whether this balance is good or not, there are some tests we have to do, and we have to learn those tests. So these tests are like sensitivity test, arm ratio test, shift test, and the rider test.
In order to test the sensitivity requirement of your balance, you must first make sure that your balance is leveled. Once leveled, you will use your tweezers and grab the 10 milligram weight out of the weight kit. You'll place this in the center of the right pan. When you do this, your dial should move 1.5 lines towards the right side. The second portion of the sensitivity requirement test, you will take 10 grams and place in the center of each pan. You only have one 10 gram weight, so for the second one, you will have to use the 5 gram weight, both 2 grams, and the 1 gram in order to equal 10 grams. This should make the dial level. You will then take your 10 milligram weight and place it on the right pan. Similar to the first portion, your dial should move 1.5 lines to the right. The arms ratio test is an important test because remember, this is not an electronic balance. Instead, it is a mechanical balance in which there is one bar sitting on top of a lever, like so. The arms ratio test makes sure that the lever is in the center of said bar and that the two arms are of equal distance. In order to conduct the arm ratio test, you first, of course, make sure that the balance is leveled. You will then place 30 grams of weights in the center of each pan. Once you do this, you will check the pointer and see if it is in the center. If it is centered, the test is complete. If it is not, you will take 30 milligrams and place it in the pan on the lighter side. that would be the side that is opposite of the direction the pointer is pointing. Once you place that 30 milligrams on the lighter side, the pointer should either return to the center or go a little bit past it in order to pass the arms ratio test. Now we'll go over the shift test. The shift test is important because it tests the mechanics of the arm and lever components of the balance. This basically means that the placement of the weights in any portion of the pan does not affect the weight reading. To do the shift test, you will first level your balance and then place 10 grams into the center of each pan. You will then shift your 10 grams in the left pan towards the right, front, center, or back. Once the pointer has readjusted, it should be toward the center. If it is, the shift test is concluded. If it is not, you will take your 10 milligram weight and place it on the pan of the lighter side, like so. Once you have done this, you will see if your pointer has readjusted. It should go back to the center or a little past the center in order to have passed the shift test. You will repeat this by shifting the weight all around your pans and repeat with a separate pan. Finally, we'll be going over the rider and graduated beam test. One of the interesting parts of this balance is that if your weight is less than 1 gram, you do not have to use an external weight. Instead, you can use the calibrated dial right here to place your weight. This test ensures the accuracy of this dial. To do the rider and graduated beam test, you will first level your balance, and then you will take 500 milligrams and place it in the center of the left pan. You will then use the calibrated dial and turn it to 0.5. This indicates 500 milligrams. This should level out the pointer. If it is centered, you are complete with the graduated beam test. If it is not, you will take your 10 milligrams and place it on the side of the least weight. In this test, the pointer should go to center or a little bit past it in order to pass the graduated beam test.